Oh yeah, it's Niker Die. Got the homie, the one and only, one of my soul brothers, B-Dot Starks.
Yo, what up, what up, what up, what up?
Yeah, just a little impromptu thing for y'all. I know y'all been waiting, so we here. You know what I mean? What's up with you, man? What's good?
Not much, man. Like I said, I came up to my daughter graduate elementary school, and I took her to lunch, and
Beautiful.
I'm gonna head back down into Columbus in a couple minutes here. So I thought I'd come by the store, come check out the shop, see what's going on.
Good.
Yeah.
Man, y'all should see this dude, man. He got this real nice button-down shirt.
I'm old, man. I gotta start wearing my runners more, man.
Oh man, he got some nice denim with these stabs. Now,
Yeah.
for y'all, a lot of y'all don't know, Air Stab is a running shoe. It's sort of like an Air Max, but not.
Yeah.
Originally from 1989. You know what I'm saying? But he got like the little teal and the button down, match the teal and the stabs. That's how you do it, grown man style.
I keep messing them up on the gas pedals. In the brake pedal, my foot keep hitting the front of it. So yeah, Jason Mark about to go to work on these.
Y'all hear that? Man. Jason Mark from the man himself, B-Dot Starks.
Yeah, man.
So what was your last cop?
The Cherry 11.
Got the white and red 11s from 01.
Yeah,
all right.
They in the mail, and then I got the flu game live, the Bread 12.
Nice.
So that's gonna be it for a minute, man. Because I also picked up that tan laser Nike Air Challenge 2. I got
Tech Challenge. Okay.
It's a laser. They call it laser, but it's like tan. And they had like the wax laces with the gold tips on them.
Wax laces and gold tips.
Them bitches hard, man.
Hard. Now y'all need to understand that it's about quality
Them
with
bitches hard, man.
us real connoisseurs like me and this man here.
And it was on sale at Sneakers and stuff.
S&S.
It was $89, and then they had a coupon code. I got it for like $71.
$71. Premium.
Them bitches premium, bro.
Now see, while we're on the subject of this, now we're from a time where you'd have the regular Air Force One, then you had a premium Air Force One. The premium Air Force One would be more. Now I know a lot of y'all just probably wear Jordans and you don't really know about the quality. You know what I'm saying? But that shit matters.
Yes.
Like, I don't know, did you see the post where I put up how I've only worn those 11s 3 times and the bottom is yellow?
Yeah,
the 72 is his.
Yeah.
My Cobalt 11s from 2003 are still clear.
Yeah.
With a blue tint.
I said, well, first off, I didn't like the 72 and 10. Period. But for them to be going yellow that fast, like,
it's ridiculous.
Unless that's saying something about the air quality here in Cleveland.
Yeah, could be that. Pause this right quick. Yeah, little dude wanted some blue Vans there. And
the white laces.
One only got like 2 7s, wearing 11 and a half. I'm like, I'm looking for. A lot of bought them myself.
Right.
I want them.
Y'all get a lot of Vans or?
A decent amount.
Yeah.
Decent amount.
That's what Soul Classics down there in Columbus is like. That's what they specialize in. Is like they got that whole vault. Vans vault. It's amazing. Man.
This is kind of tough because Journeys. They have so many good Vans.
Right.
That's probably the only place I could think of that's got that Nintendo collab they just came out with. Have you seen those?
No, I haven't.
The box is made like an NES, and they've got like different. Like I've seen a skate high with Luigi on it, and I've seen some slippers with Game on one and Over on the other. So they probably got like a whole bunch.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go see about that. I like to say we may have them here, but we may not. So yeah. But
yeah, what were we talking about? The quality?
Oh yeah, the quality it matters, of course.
It's weird with Tacoma. I didn't realize the guy from Tacoma was a Columbus guy. I thought it was a Cleveland thing.
Well, they try to they use Ducky Smalls as kind of the face of it. And it's, it works, but I mean to me it's really only popular because of LeBron and Chris Paul, and more so lately Future and Fabulous. But
I mean, their hats are nice. I mean, if you get the hat with like the solid tee, instead of one that's like stitched, then
it's definitely one that you can kind of casual it, kind of almost dress it up a little bit. You can wear it in casual situations where if you're just wearing a team hat, you may not be able to. But
Right.
to each his own.
Right.
But the quality definitely matters. I mean, that's why I like the OG retros that they've been, the maroons,
Right. Yeah.
cements. The quality was great on both of those.
Yeah, maroon cements. I got both of those. Very pleased. I haven't even broke out my cements yet. I probably won't wear my cements till next year.
That's real.
I probably won't wear my flu games until maybe fall, if not probably next year. The cherries are coming out immediately though. Especially when I go on vacation, I'm gonna wear all lows. I gotta wear low tops anyway, man. I jam my ankle up, man, and getting anything high on it, man, it just hurts. Man. So that's why I was like, man, I've been wearing all my runners and all my lows because my ankle just hurts right now on any type of shoe that rubs up against it.
Yeah, there's some discomfort in that.
Yeah. So I've been wearing all my runners, all my lows. Cement. I wore my black and red fours with them, and they weren't too bad, but it was a little discomfort on my ankle a little bit. But yeah, man, the quality, man, like I'm anxious to see them fives, the metallic fives. I'm anxious to see those, to see what they look like, what the is it with that nubuck, because it's not gonna be swag. So I want to see what that nubuck feel like before I make any type of purchase. My man, no names please, my man down there at Finish Line, he showed me the KD9 Independence Day.
I've been saying that's gonna bring back Nike basketball. Between that and bring down the price.
That bitch is hard. Like I swear to God, he brought them out for me yesterday. He brought that one out, and he brought the Independence Day Kyrie out. I was like, I might have to get both of them because
Kyrie was looking good too.
Yeah, like it might be the best Kyrie too.
Better than the BHM?
It's simple. It's simple.
Better than the BHM?
Yeah, it's simple. It's white with a red check, blue. It's real clean, real simple, like the Kairachi, whatever. It's real clean, real simple for the summer. I just haven't I love the Kyrie 2 silhouette. I just hate all the colors. I was really disappointed in the Cavs one because it didn't have enough. I mean, that's a Pacers.
Yeah, or Michigan.
Right. I was like, wait a minute, man.
Let me
like,
go get the shoe right quick.
I'm like, where the crimson at? Like, there's not enough wine or crimson on this shoe.
It's like, you figure the only thing red is the two.
It's the two, right.
It's not big enough.
Right, the two, and then is what, on the inside?
Yeah,
you can't even see that. So I'm like, that was a fail on that color blocking. I thought it was a complete fail. They could have made the damn swoosh. They could have either made the swoosh or this wine. I just thought the
red laces or something.
Yeah, like they really dropped the ball on it. And he was wearing a bad dream version he's been wearing. I'm like, where is that one coming? Like, because the first, remember that was the most hyped Kyrie one was the
dream.
The dream. So I'm like, okay, so where is that one? Is the two coming out? Because that two might look better than the one.
Yeah, it's a lot more you could do with it, or maybe just as much. It's definitely it was disappointing for me too. But what I think the reasoning for it is I really think they're in a push to try to encourage people to ID the shoes more. Because
they've been some like that blue one, the Brotherhood. It was pointless. And
to me, that colorway would have probably been bigger and better than it was had they not came out with the actual Duke one. Right
I
after.
agree. I mean, it's pointless. That gray one was kind of whack. I don't know, man.
Yeah. So you think that might be your next cop? Is the
and I think Independence Day Kyrie probably. It depends. It depends on if they. I don't know. I might get both of them bad boys, man. That KD is amazing. That solid booty.
So for everybody that's listening, into the show, definitely look at the upcoming colors of the KD9.
You're right. I think you might be onto something about that, bringing back Nike basketball, because that unibody booty is just it looks amazing in person, man. And
then they seem to have brought it look like it's gonna be the bottom is gonna be like this, where it's zoom instead of max, and it's going, it's gonna be good. So
yeah, I was really impressed with it, man. I was like, I'm really impressed with that. They did a good job on that because he showed me that one and he showed me the black and white one, like how, and that black and white one looked like a full fledged like fly, like it looked like the Flyknit racer almost in a way.
Yeah, see, that's what Nike basketball needs, and it's affordable.
Yeah, yeah.
150.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how much support it's gonna really give you around the ankle. KD shoes really, to me, if you got bad ankles, you shouldn't be wearing KD shoes. But
Kobe's either.
Kobe's neither. But because I was hooping in the Soldier when I rolled mine, and I thought the Soldier was. Speaking of, have you seen the new Soldier?
No.
Google that bad boy.
But I was liking the 9. I remember the first color I saw, the Soldier 9, was like a kind of a what the thing.
Yeah.
So hopefully,
I hoop in the Sprites. So, and them bad boys are so snug and so durable. I haven't been wearing my ankle braces. Man, I rolled this bad boy so bad last week, man. I was like, I might have to get me another shoe because I can't wear a brace with it because it's so snug. Like it fits you like a sock.
Yeah.
I can't put my brace on with it, and then it strap up around the ankles anyway. So I was like, yeah, I might get me another shoe, half size bigger, wear my braces again. So
I have actually played a game of basketball myself probably in about 3 years.
yeah, I play every week, man, like once or twice a week. But yeah, I'm done. I'm done for a minute, man.
Well, I hate to hear we won't be seeing you on the hardwood, but hopefully after you heal, you be back to dunking cats in the mist.
Yeah, dunk ain't happening like since the 90s probably, man.
At least I used to grab the rim, that was as high as I could get, but never could actually dunk.
Man, nobody dunking no more. So what you get? Did you get any of these recent releases or?
No. Well, the last thing I bought was the white, black, and red low top 2. I want
that too. It's still sitting, so that's why I'm not even.
It'd be easy to get.
I'm not even like that.
I really wanted these, the white metallic blue one. I just didn't have the money to buy it on release day. Being an adult.
I'm not a big metallic person.
Yeah, I don't know. It's something about that one. I actually kind of want the Letterman now a little bit too,
Really?
but
It's the Letterman, this color right here.
It's almost the same. It's like if you painted
Red.
it'd be the same.
Damn.
Pause this right quick.
These are for you.
For me?
I mean, you said we're talking about getting rid of them.
Yeah. Well. All right. Oh man.
Oh.
See, he would come up here with that when I ain't got no buddy. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I just wanted to let you know that never
All right. For y'all listening, that's, the legendary Glenn Stringer, Cleveland Heights legend, or the ball, basketball, and he's the owner of Coveted Army. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, sir?
Good.
Man.
In the neighborhood.
Just in the neighborhood. He got the shoe goos and he got on what were those called? What was a nickname for those?
Clubber lines.
Okay, I got the mid dunk, the dunk version. It's like white, gold, and blue. But yeah.
No, wait. Yeah, I think the name was called the Clubber line. These were, I don't know.
Might be, they might both be. They might have been in a pack or something. So,
Let me see those, man. Those are fire.
yeah.
I'm not even a big SB guy. These are fire. Look at that tongue, man. Look at that tongue.
Yeah, we were actually looking at the shoe goo here. I wanted them when they came out, but I don't know, for whatever reason, I did not purchase them. These are from 2008. Whew. Yeah, these are nice.
Look at that leather, bro.
Yes. Well, sir, you've given me some inspiration here to work a little harder, try to sell a couple more shoes. But really, get back to what I'm planning on getting. I'm really just looking at those 5s.
Alex, yeah.
We also at Tower City next, there's a bunch of OG Air Force Ones from when they were making them like the original.
Okay.
With the swoosh kind of being misformed.
Yeah.
They had the white and brown. They have an all brown pair of both of those. Those are on sale for like $60 a piece.
Oh God. Man.
So you figure because the white and brown ones were 140, so they're 70, and the white and the all brown ones were 120, so they're 60. I got the red ones with the Chinese letters, the Nike ones. I need both of those. So, but as far as new releases, probably the 5s.
Yeah, I think. You know what?
Black
man?
metallic 5.
Yeah, I think I might have to get that one. But like I said, I think that Independence KD9, man. Like when you see him in person, you're gonna be like, oh my god, man. Like, and then the outsole. Oh my god, like man, like yes, I was just like. I was holding my head like this because he bust my head wide open with him. I was just like, oh my god, man! Like the soul is. When you wait till you see them bad boys, you're gonna be like, man,
all right,
that's a crazy shoe, bro. KD, it may be the best KD ever when you see it in person.
Yeah, because see, even with people loving the KD4, that love wasn't there when they were out.
Right.
It was after the fact. And the fact that the majority of them you could only get at House of Hoops.
Right.
For us in Cleveland, wasn't no House of Hoops here until late 13, early 14.
Right.
And I know you being in Columbus.
There's two of them now.
Two of them.
Yeah, it's two of them. The mall I go to, they got the House of Hoops at Eastern, right? But then the mall I go to, since I work close to, it's got a House of Hoops, Finish Line, Kids Foot Locker, and then they putting the Champs in that's supposed to open up in a couple weeks. I'm in hog heaven, like man.
Well, then it's missing is a foot action.
But Finish Line, all my dudes work at Finish Line, so I'm good, man. That's why they didn't get the cherries. That's why I was kind of like I was nervous because they didn't get the cherries because they didn't have the sales for like the last quarter, and I was nervous. And I was like, damn, I might not get these bitches, but. That Foot Locker website came through. I had never got through on Foot Locker website ever.
Remember, if all else fails, you can always.
That's true.
Because see, with me here, I had more people in line for these than I did the 11s.
Really?
Yeah, which is
The 11s were must-haves. I missed out on them back in the day, but I'm just not a big metallic. Like I don't like. I'm just not big. Like you can go look through all my shoes. I don't think I have any shoes with any type of like. Outside of the actual Jordan 5s, whatever, but that's not like a for real
metallic or shiny.
That's just the name of it.
Yeah, something about this blue. I did have these when I was a kid, so it's a little bit of sentimental value. I'm not thrilled with the price of them being $160 for, from our era.
I'm not thrilled for the price of the 5. I think that's the one thing that's got me hesitant about it is paying $220 for.
$220 for Jordan 5 that in 2000. They were, 120?
Shit, 2011. I mean, to me, the 2011 pair was, only thing wrong with it was the tongue.
And the Jumpman on the bottom was red instead of black. Just little formalities.
Right, but that shit was only, 160, I want to say back then? So, I'm paying $60.
No, 150.
It was 150, right?
Yeah, the black and Cement 3, the black Cement 3 was the first Jordan that made it up to 160.
Yeah, I was good. I'm still good with my pair I got now, but... It's just, having that OG blocking on the back,
Yeah, see, for me, and I'm not trying to hate. I was working at Villa when the 5 came out in 2011.
Right.
I thought that the pair from 2007 was made a little better.
Yeah.
But especially with the larger tongue and, kind of the details of it. But this release will probably trump those and the 11. I'm hoping it'll be more like the 2000.
I just want to see. Yeah, I want to see that bad boy. Man.
Those early retros were almost like, to me, the 11 was the first one where you could see, all right, they changed this, that, this, but those 4s and those 5s and 6s, almost the same.
I still got my infrared 6 from 2000 is so bad. I just hang on to it just because it's my favorite Jordan.
Yeah.
And so they sitting in the closet with no box, just sitting there, beat the hell up. I just like looking at them, man. Like,
yeah, and I mean that's a part of your personal history. It's just like when I was still with my ex, she would be like, "All right, well, the shoe is cracked. Why do you have it?" Right. And then I opened the box and I'm like, "It's receipts, it's bus transfers, and it's like a time capsule."
Right.
I'm like, it's not really hurting anything.
Jared from Family Sportswear hooked me up. He got me early He got me
Family Sportswear.
He got me them sixes early, man. I was like, yep.
Dude, I used to go there. They used to give me stuff early. They would never actually give me a deal, but they would sell it to me early with no tax.
Right, yeah.
So I'm there with you.
Yeah, right. It was no tax. That was it. Out the door.
And sometimes you could get the box, and sometimes you couldn't.
Right.
You know, because if it wasn't for Family Sportswear, my LeBron collection, as far as older LeBrons, wouldn't be as big as it was. Because I would just go there.
Yeah, I'm going back now and revamping mine up since I bought in so many of my LeBrons. A lot of nines, man. Like his shoes, man. Like it's sad, man. A lot of his shoes that aren't like hyped up, they don't have any like real resale value, man. Like I thought the color schemes on the 9s and the 8s and the 7s were probably the best color schemes. Man, I'm finding a lot of them shoes for under retail.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, man, his shoes are holding no value, man.
Remember we were talking about that earlier. We also got Simply Dope in the house. We were talking about that earlier, about how the LeBrons, how the only 9s you could really get a lot for if you're selling them are the Big Bangs, the Cannons.
It's gotta be like the China. It gotta be like something like. Yeah, it's gotta be. Yeah, it's gotta be something super like on the exclusive. Like his most expensive shoe is probably what, South Beach 8. Yeah,
South Beach 8.
South Beach 8. I saw Soul Supremacy just did like a deal where they're not selling them for $1,000 anymore. They're selling them for $800.
What's frustrating is that
because they Warriors fans too. So
what's frustrating about the South Beach 8 is that they've come down in pretty much every size. Seems like going up to size 11. But if you find an 11 and a half, a 12, or a 13, they're still $800.
Yeah.
I've seen almost dead stock pairs for size 10 and a half and under go for $550, $600, which is still a lot for a shoe, but
that's still too much for my blood, man.
that is a grail
that's one of mine.
Had I been, because when they came out, I had just moved. Had I been on top of my shit, I was managing the GameStop that used to be right across the street from Old Next Northfield. And I knew Zach then. I could have just went in there like, yeah, South Beach 8s come.
Right.
Let me know. I'll come get them. But I wasn't even thinking like that.
Right.
So even though I ended up getting them later, I also missed the red carpet 7s like that. Because I had just moved when they had came out. You know how it is when you first move.
Yeah.
It takes you about 2 weeks to a month to get back normal.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, but yeah, them 8s tough to come by.
They're so overpriced still, man.
And just that one.
It's just that one, right?
You can get, I mean,
You can get the entourages for like $100.
yeah, those don't really go for anything.
Yeah,
either.
$100 man.
Like I only bought the entourages because I didn't have the South Beaches. I didn't even like them that much.
Right.
But you know, as far as the 9 though, the shoe itself to me isn't that great. It's just those colorways were magnificent.
Them bitches is like I got the mango, and I really want the Miami Nights.
We were just talking about those too.
Them bitches, them might be the hardest ones. I mean, the Miami Nights, because that's why I was so disappointed though. The 11, not Miami Night, didn't come with them strings. The fluorescent strings. That fluorescent string on top of the Miami Nights make them pop, man. Like that hat, man. Columbus.
But thank you.
Yeah, I think that's
Ohio,
Columbus Blue Jacket. Yeah.
The hockey team.
Yeah.
But yeah, the 9s, yeah, the Cannons, the Big Bang, Miami Night.
They got a lot of colorways. Like I said, the mango was the one that I really wanted because I go to Florida so much. That's like a huge Florida color.
Yeah.
And then the Summit Lakes were raw to me, even though it was a completely purple shoe.
Everybody had them bitches.
Yeah.
Up here, they were everywhere.
Yeah, them bitches, they oversaturated. That's one shoe that they probably oversaturated on, was the Summit Lake 9.
Because they were like a year before the grapes, but it was kind of like you're fixed until they finally retroed the grape. Remember how it was in 2006? If you didn't get them from Next, you weren't getting them.
Right.
At least in Cleveland.
Right.
You know, you had to get them from Next.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
There was a time frame, man. Like I told you before, it was a time frame where I couldn't even really check for shoes because I had moved from a different city. I had moved from here down to Columbus, and dealing with the military. I was in the Army, getting deployed and all that shit. So I couldn't really check for kicks, all like that. Then I come back home and I was like, I'm about to move from Cleveland. I got to get the fuck out of here. So I moved to Columbus. I was broke for like at least 2-3 years because like I went down there with everything I had. And then like, you know, jobs. I was still trying to go to school. So I really wasn't checking. That was that 05, 06, 07 range.
Yeah.
But then back in like 08, once I really got my feet
You got shit solid.
on solid, and that's when I really started getting back into it. Because I used to get like, back then I would get like a shoe like every quarter.
Gotcha.
And it was usually like the new LeBron. That's why I always got like that. That's why I got that 2, that All-Star 2. I got that,
That's the best too. To me.
yeah, the away 3. And then, or the home 3, I should say. And then the first 4 that came out, that black, white, and red 4, LeBron 4. So I was getting like one. I was slowly getting back into it, but I was getting back into it with LeBron. Then I got the military 4 in 06. So I was like, for a while I was like, Jordan still retro. For a minute I was like, damn, Jordan still retro in shoes.
But it was like kind of after 07, because the black and red 8, Christmas of 07 was like the last single retro. Because, you know, all 08, they were doing the countdown packs. Then there weren't really any retros in 09, for real. I mean, you had the Raging Bull, those 2 ones with the Celtics one and the black and red one.
Right.
They had that random Del Sol 5 with the patent leather. Then they had the 12s at the end of the year, but it wasn't that many retros. It wasn't like a normal year or whatever. That was when they were supposedly taking a break.
Right.
See how long that lasted.
Right.
Well. Got Chubby Mane the Barber in the place to be. What's going on, fella? Yeah, it's my boy B-Dot Starks.
What's up with you, man? Good.
This is Jordan, also Simply Dope 314.
How you doing?
So we're just in the middle of an episode of Nike or Die right here. You know what I'm saying? You gonna say something right quick?
No, I'm gonna stay off that.
You gonna stay off that? All right. But yeah, in 2010 they kind of came back.
Yeah, that's
the retros.
That's when I really was like, oh wow, the Jordan 6 black and red is coming back. I need it.
Rush it.
Run that bitch ASAP.
Anthony
should have got 2, but you know.
Yeah, Tatum was pumped for those.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, man, that's to me. Like I said, I've always said the first shoe that I ever saw on somebody else's feet that got me was a Jordan 4. It was a white and red 4, the fire red. So, and I was a little kid back then. And then you start seeing him in the game, and then the shot happened.
Yeah, black and red. Those
the shot is what got me hooked on Jordan. I love I've always loved the Cavs, but what got me hooked on Jordan was the shot. I was hooked.
Well, that's so crazy to me now that I really want the Cavs to win. Like, I was so anti-Cavs in the late 80s and early 90s.
Yeah.
It was, you know, Lakers and Bulls.
Right.
Then, you know, after, I hate to say it like this, but it's the truth. I used to still cheer for the Lakers, but after Magic retired.
Right. That was a down. He had to come back. He was kind of overweight. Everybody's like, how Magic put on that much weight? And he supposedly got that illness.
Yeah.
That's like, he lying, he ain't sick.
But I will say, even before he came back, them having Van Exel and Eddie Jones.
Eddie Jones, Van Exel.
They were exciting. And Ceballos left the Suns to play with the Lakers. So that was a tough time, but also a decent time at the same time.
It was exciting. It was still a little variation of Showtime.
So but
it was still like a small variation of Showtime.
Because they passed, they were unselfish,
right?
And it was about the team winning. You know,
Van Exel was doing people dirty.
Yeah, he was definitely one of the most underrated point guards of the 90s.
He was doing people dirty.
You know,
but yeah, back then, for me, it was just Cavs, Jordan, because everybody else was like Cavs, Orlando. And I was like, I like the Hornets better than I did Orlando. I just didn't ride with Orlando because everybody else did.
Yeah, you go to any school, everybody's got on a Penny jersey. You didn't even really see Shaq that much. Penny.
It was Penny. Yep. In the hood, it was Penny. You know.
You know, and even before he had his shoes, the Flight Ones, the Ergo, LWP, the Air Ups.
The Air Ups.
Those were all pennies.
You know what, man? I'm about to sell my Air Ups. Did I ever tell you about them Air Ups? Was them Air Ups from like 2014? When did them Air Ups come out?
2014.
Them bitches are the most uncomfortable shoes.
They're not comfortable. They're not like the originals.
I don't know who they think's supposed to wear them shoes, man. But the top of them, What is that like? Steel? What is that?
It's like a really hard plastic. Because I know what you're talking about because I've only worn mine once.
One. I wore them bitches one time.
I've only worn them once.
I am not wearing them again, man. Because
now they're in storage, but even if they weren't,
they are like, I can tell you, it's like, if you go into my walk-in closet, they are the bottom box in the corner of the. I'm like, yeah.
And they were so far from the original. It wasn't no nubuck. It was all leather.
It was all leather. I
plastic.
was like, all right, I guess I'll try out this leather. Man, I wore it to a basketball game, a high school basketball game. I had to take them off in the midway through the game. I was like, I could barely walk in them. They didn't no give.
Yeah, they were. It was a shoe that with them trying to be more on quality, it'd have been nice if they'd have came out with those like now instead of like 2 years ago.
Speaking of quality, have you seen the official picture? Well, I don't know if it's official, but someone put out a Band 1 picture.
Oh, with the tumble leather?
Yeah.
Yeah, that I'm fine with it.
I'm ready.
I have to have.
Like,
I have to get two pairs of those.
Take my money.
I'll not get a pair of metallics if I could get two pairs of those.
I agree.
If I have to.
I agree. I think that's like a just take my money moment. Like,
now, see, what's tough is being an adult. Like, just being older, it conflicts with being shorty. See, because it's like, well, I got them black and red 1.5s. I got a pair of black and red ones from 2001.
Right.
But I want a brand new pair.
I want a
brand new pair. You know,
and I wish they would come out with some Royals like that.
Yeah, because in 2000,
just make it official. That's what they needed to do. They need to go ahead and put that pack together, a bread and royal pack.
Oh God, that thing would be $1,000.
Take my money.
$1,000.
Take my money, man.
That's hot. Even though everybody was hating on that hat when I was wearing it in the video. Somebody looked like a gas station hat or whatever. That's why I made a video. Like, it's a difference in hats. You know, because everybody thought that was going to be the
championship.
Yeah, but you could only get those that night. Like, you couldn't just go into a store and buy them. So
I was about to get it in Columbus. The guy said he had to ship all his shit up here. He's like, you just missed me by a day. We had to ship all our stuff up to Cleveland. I was like,
people reselling them hats anywhere from $75 to $150.
It's not that serious, bro. If they don't win, if they don't win tonight,
yeah, it's over with. If they don't win tonight, and in order for them to win the finals. To me, and then people are like, nah, they ain't got to do all that, but they would. They need to win the next 4 games in order for them to win.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think they could win a game 7.
Me neither.
I just don't think they can do it.
So either. They got to win the next 4 games, and they got to execute flawlessly. Whatever is the winning formula, they got to execute it flawlessly.
They got to be D-Wade and Shaq from 06, because that was the last team to do it. I know you remember that. You was riding with the Heat back then, Chubby Maine. But, you know, that it's possible, but they're not cohesive. They're not playing like a team. Their defense is just completely disappearing.
Horrendous.
You know, they need to not start J.R. Smith, and they need to start Richard Jefferson.
I agree.
At least for a game to see how it works out.
Hell, even Tristan Thompson, man, he look like a straight $82 million bench player right now. Man.
Yeah, he's been the one that's been stinking up the worst.
$82 million, bro.
Yeah. I mean, and then Kevin Love. I'm not trying to hate. Head injuries are serious in sports.
Yeah.
But we've all had that happen to us.
Right.
I've seen girls get hit hard in the net.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
shit, I've seen people hit their head on the ground, the concrete, at the playground.
Now,
and come back and play.
I bet you he doesn't play in the finals again. I think he's finished.
I think he's done for the rest of the He played his last game. He might have played his last game as a Cavalier.
Yeah, he should. I think it's over with. How you guys doing?
Hello.
Yeah, I think it's over with.
Yeah, he might have played his last game as a Cavalier.
Because he's like made of glass.
Every little thing.
Every little thing. Like, I've seen plenty of players dislocate their shoulder, but he was going for the whole playoffs. That just puzzled me.
He was going with that. Remember, he didn't finish a game this year because he stepped on the referee's foot or something like that.
Yeah, it's like, come on, man,
like,
you're a professional athlete.
He don't hit. It looked like he don't hit no weights, man.
Nah, and he looked like he was bigger in Minnesota.
I think that was Flab, and it looked like he leaned out.
I think it was juice.
You think it was?
But hey, and again, I'm not hating.
His box out game was official in Minnesota, man. So you might be onto something with that.
I think the star player was juicing too when he was in the other city.
Oh yeah, Miami is like the I mean, I'm not gonna say yeah for sure. But Miami is known for that. Where do you think A-Rod?
That's where the clinic is.
That's where the clinic's at. Yeah, I mean,
a lot of those missed layups in game 1 and 2 would have just been dunks.
Yeah.
If he had the 6 on his chest.
But you know what though, man? He got a lot, man.
But
he got a lot of miles on.
He does have a lot of miles, and he's older. Even though it's only been a few years, he is older. So I think it's a combination.
Period.
Yeah, they got bad game
Horrible
plan.
game plan.
Yeah, they just don't have a
Why
game
Justin
plan.
to them?
Yeah.
Look what OKC did. They played their bigs the whole time.
I agree, man.
And they
You
whooped
got-
on them for a couple games then before they just shit the bed.
OKC can't close.
You should have won that series.
Right.
Yeah, 3-1. But I think it was him, Dwight Howard, Melo, Kevin Love. It was a bunch of them. I think that were Dwight Howard is the most obvious of them because either
He is.
you'll lose your skills or you'll just be broke up all the time. And he's just broke up all the time.
He's
Mental midget.
he got,
You
Mental
can't
midget. That's all there is to it.
right.
you can't recover from them injuries without the juice. If you
Yeah.
used to juice,
He got no back and no knees.
because when
Who gonna sign him to a big? Whoever signed him to a big deal this offseason just want to lose.
it'll be somebody like the Nets or something like that. I can see they like to waste the money.
You just want a name on your team. A basketball player with no back and no knees.
Because when we
What
got
can
him,
they give you?
when we got him in LA, I wasn't really that excited. I'm like, it's not gonna work.
And he was
Remember?
fresh. He was fresh off of back surgery then. Or
Yeah.
no, he needed it. Or did he need it or something?
He just had it.
He had just had it when he went to LA. That's why I really knew he wasn't gonna be nothing there.
Yeah.
And then Steve Nash broke his leg.
I'm like, it could work, but everything would have to. The stars would have to align perfectly
Yeah, that-
in order for that team to have
They
been
needed a
successful.
lunar eclipse.
You know,
That could work, man.
because like with Boston, they were all old, but they weren't.
They
It
weren't broken down all the way yet.
Yeah,
You only had that one.
yeah, that
solid
one year, and they had a couple decent years after,
Right.
but they only won the one ring the first year they were together.
They gave Miami a run for their money, but
Mm-hmm.
just not quick enough. Man.
Them and Indiana, when Indiana was together, they used to give them. a lot of
Indiana
trouble,
had the game plan. Their coach would have like the mental lapses at the end of games, and George Hill can't be your point guard either.
That's why San Antonio didn't keep him.
He's shaky, man. He real flaky down the stretch, man.
It's
That's
certain
why-
people.
That's why I hope Kyrie can get his act together for 48 minutes. Because in the clutch, that dude is a killer.
Yeah,
He
even
will-
before LeBron came back, he was leading players in most points scored in the fourth
In
quarter.
the clutch, I trust him. I trust him more than I do LeBron in the clutch.
Nobody wanted to shoot. Nobody wanted the ball.
Right.
As soon as they touch the ball, and then there's nobody there even give it up to. Nobody's moving. Nobody wants the ball.
We don't do it.
I just don't get it.
We don't
I
do enough
get it.
moving. Period,
It's gotta
man.
fix or
It's
something.
it's
Let's
a
not be honest.
It's too much money.
That doesn't make any
NBA
sense.
is a business.
Yeah.
Everybody
It's
gets
basketball.
lose
It's
their
like
nerves at the same
it's
time.
I mean, because they literally like are not the same team. They've been through the whole playoffs.
nobody's moving. I'm like,
And
you
they're
got
playing, they're
There's
playing
no ball.
garbage teams too.
There's
Right.
no ball movement.
No
I mean,
ball.
They're a lot better than that.
I
no
mean, the ball
ball.
doesn't even move anymore. Nobody like, and everybody they go back to their old ways.
Everybody's around the perimeter.
Gets around the perimeter.
Right.
LeBron gets the ball, dribble, till he can't do anything else, and hurry up and pass.
Hurry up and pass it. Yep. Yeah,
That's the
I,
same thing that happened to
You know what the problem is?
07.
Gilbert and LeBron. There's your problem. Both of them.
yeah, man, I
Think so?
Should have never traded Wiggins, man.
Thank you. I've been saying that.
Trade Wiggins.
Thank you.
it's starting to look like a
Worst case scenario is he's a perimeter defender.
right.
And he's your future.
Yeah, he was a lockdown defender coming out of freaking college.
Yeah, I mean, it's
He's 10 years of playoff basketball after LeBron.
mhm.
Now, when LeBron's gone, now what? We can't even make it back to the playoffs. Even with Kyrie.
But this is
lottery team again.
yeah, this is what LeBron wanted though. This is what he
even
he got to buy the groceries
His ego got in the way,
Yeah.
and he pushed away Wiggins.
yeah,
He wanted to keep waiters instead. Nice job, LeBron.
yeah,
It really worked out.
Jesus
They
Christ.
trying to do the same thing with Kyrie. That's why they've been beefing all year. It's
Right.
all about his brand versus Kyrie's brand.
Right.
because it's just it's
He's,
like
he's trying to become a billionaire, so anything that gives
Coaches
his
need
way
to take
of
back
him
over.
becoming a
That's what
billionaire has to
Steve
go.
Kerr has control of that team.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Broke that clipboard
yeah,
during the game.
it's no question.
Yep.
But
He
and
seems
even
like a player coach too. You would think he's like a player coach.
But we don't even have a Draymond though. Like I'm not talking about as in player attributes. I'm talking about like as in heart.
A goon.
do whatever. You got to have a guy like that.
You gotta have. We don't have that guy.
Like the Bulls had Robin.
Right.
The Warriors got.
Sure, the Bulls got Noah. That's what Noah do. Noah don't do nothing but stir shit up.
But on all the championships,
Right.
you know, they had Robin.
Right.
And then even before him, you had Horace Grant was
Yeah,
like their
Horace Grant.
Draymond.
Yeah,
You know, and even with Blatt, a lot of people need to remember that he got hired to coach Wiggins and Kyrie.
Right.
He didn't get hired to coach LeBron
He
and
was
Kevin
never-
Love. That's why it didn't
That was
work.
never gonna work. That was never gonna
You
work.
know.
They should have fought. As soon as LeBron made that thing, they should have called Blatt to the office like, hey. They should have called Blatt to the office like, hey, you know what? This ain't gonna work out. This isn't what you signed up for. We're gonna save you the trouble right now. Let you go. Because that 23, he ain't gonna listen to a damn thing you saying, bruh. So,
Like it took Pat Riley being Pat Riley to be like, listen, I'm Pat Riley.
right.
I won plenty of championships without you. With the Lakers.
Garfield 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. Garfield 1, 2, 3, 2, 3.
All right, good to see you again, man.
You guys need to get some more of these? Different colors? I love these.
Our store at Beechwood has a white one with a black swoosh.
I like the orange ones with cream bottoms.
Ooh.
Okay. Now I've seen those. I've only seen those on Nike.com. But yeah,
Garfield 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. Garfield 1, 2, 3, 2, 3.
that's my text notification. Old school Cleveland.
Hey, I was about to say that sound familiar.
Everybody know that, right?
Garfield,
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 2, 3.
Yeah. But getting back to the ones, I'm glad that hopefully they'll overproduce them like all of the other OG retros. You could get the maroons.
Yeah,
You
man.
could get the cements.
And with restocks happening.
Yeah, where, it'll bring down some of that value of somebody trying to sell some black and red ones for $1,000.
From 20 from the 20
Yeah, 2013.
2023, yeah.
Yeah.
Stop it, man.
Because you can get those go for more than like older pairs.
That's what I'm
that are
saying.
made
I'm
back.
like, stop it, man. Y'all tripping. Like I hope these guys know ones really don't. You can beat up ones way more than probably almost every other Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
I hope they know that. Like,
It's one of the only shoes. You could also do that with, to me, the white cement and black cement 3, where you can wear them beat or brand new and you still get the same effect.
yeah, like
The
these
infrared
dudes-
90. You can do
These
that
dudes
with.
with them 2013 ones, I swear to God, man, I was like, y'all really still trying to charge $750? Like,
Yeah.
the quality just isn't there for me to be like, But,
Yeah.
hey, that picture of the Space Jams, is that how they really gonna be? The 45 in the Concorde Jumpman?
Yeah, in the original shape, the patent leather with the white piping on the side. Yeah.
Oh,
So that
man.
that makes the Space Jam better because
They're doing it right,
Like
man.
Chubby Bade here to tell you, for me, it's the most overrated Jordan of all time.
The 11?
The Space Jam.
The Space Jam? See, I love the Space Jam.
It's cool, but it's just black. Like I'd rather have the Concorde or the black and red,
Right.
because it's not like it's not OG. It was like, well, it's not OG. It's OG, but I don't know. I mean, I didn't get the pair from 2009. I have.
I didn't get that.
Okay, we only got a minute left. I do have a pair from 2000 still. Bottom is look like the bottom on the 11s that just came out, the blue ones. You know what I'm saying? Where it almost looked gum, but
Right.
they're cool, but they're just black. And I only got them in because they hadn't retroed the black and red ones yet.
Yeah,
But then a year later they did that in 01, so
yeah.
I don't know. But
No,
we'll see.
I love the Space Jam, man. Like I hope it's everything that they they intended for originally.
And I mean, they made 1 million pairs of men's 72 and 10s. So let's hope they continue that with
Yeah.
the Space Jam.
I agree, man.
So,
I agree.
But we've got 51 seconds left, so we'll wrap it up now.
Okay.
Appreciate you coming through, sir.
Yes, sir.
And from Columbus, the one and only B-Dot Starks.
Yes, sir.
We had cameos from, at Covenant Army, my homie Glenn. Yeah, Chubby Mane here. You still ain't gonna say nothing? Okay. and at Simply Dope. So thank you for listening. It's Nike or Die. Next on Coventry, shop with me. Follow me at ShortyC94 if you already don't. Follow my guest, B.Starks, at B.Starks. The word dot. B.Starks.
On everything.
On everything. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
Twitter.
Yep.
Everything.
All that. Nike or Die. Yeah.